So for our mindfulness meditation together, just be still. Let your physical body be comfortable and still. Find a nice comfortable position, any position that you wish. And let your body become still. Let your body find its own breath, nose, tummy, breathing, with your eyes closed and your mind awake. The 3 core skills. And as you relax, as you feel your ancient relaxation instinct waving through your body, traveling through your body in waves, gentle, soft, easy and comfortable. The invitation for this mindfulness meditation is for you to take the learning from a situation that may have occurred a long time ago, and since then you've been carrying an uncomfortable emotion of some form, somewhere in the background of your awareness. It travels with you wherever you go. It comes in and out of your awareness depending on how busy you are and engaged in the outside world. Yet in those quiet moments, when you're doing nothing of any great importance to you, the emotion comes into your awareness, just gently in the background, and it feels slightly uncomfortable, perhaps even more than slightly, and it's very familiar. You've felt it many times. It's been there with you as a companion for perhaps a long time, perhaps many years. All it is your subconscious mind knocking on the door of your conscious mind and saying, hey, there's a piece of learning that you didn't pick up on the journey because you were too busy, you were too tired at the time, maybe too emotional. But at the time you didn't pick up a specific piece of learning from a situation, an understanding, a thought, in fact. The chances are that the learning that you needed to pick up way back when was nothing more than a single thought, a single piece of information, a single jigsaw piece. That's all. And your subconscious mind doesn't want you to live without this piece of information because it knows that you need this information. So it creates this uncomfortable emotion to keep nagging you and knocking on the door to get you to go back and take the learning. Just to remember back and just take the learning, which you can now do from an elevated position of hindsight. And as you know, hindsight always enables us to have great wisdom and insight. Things we couldn't see at the time now become plain and obvious. So, if you have an old emotion that you'd like to now resolve and allow to drift away in the light of your awareness and understanding, let me invite you just to go back to the time when this emotion was born, the uncomfortable emotion itself came into your body. Just remember what was going on, just briefly, for no longer than 30 seconds, a minute at the most. That will be enough. Go back with your mind's eye. Revisit the situation to the best of your knowledge. You can guess what it was. And just see yourself living that experience and ask the question. Let your internal voice ask the question. What was the learning in that situation for me? What did I need to take away? What did I need to learn? What was that event or that situation teaching me? What did it give me? Let that question be there. Answered or not, just let the question be there. And while the answer forms and clarifies in your awareness, ask another question. What stopped me from learning the learning way back then? Have a look. You can probably see what it was very clearly. It was probably very obvious now, looking back. And it was obvious at the time, perhaps. Yet you might have been too engrossed, too involved, too tired to notice the obvious. And in glorious hindsight, just notice that you weren't at fault. There was nothing wrong with you. It was just that you were busy, tired, embroiled, engrossed. Now that you can look back, notice the learning. Describe the learning to yourself with your mind's voice and state it clearly to yourself inside your head. What I learned from this situation was, and I now understand this and take this learning. And again, what I learned from that situation was, and I now accept and understand that learning. One more time. The learning that situation gave me was, I now fully understand and accept and take that learning. It is now in my possession. I have understanding. Now, with your awareness, go into your heart, into your tummy. I want you to look for and feel for that old emotion. See if it's still there, feel if it's still there. Don't create it with your imagination. Just look and feel, sense. It doesn't matter if it's there or not right now. This is a learning process in itself. It is now, the old emotion is now on its way out of your body, because you have consciously revisited the event of its origin. You have sought the learning, you've actively looked for the learning. You've seen what you can see, and that's always good enough. And now you're taking whatever it is that you can from that situation, that learning situation, that painful past situation. You have already done it. This may be a complete process for you right now. You may look inside your heart, inside your body, inside your stomach area, and feel absolute peace right now. Or you may still feel some residue of the old emotion. Either way, the work is done. You have set in motion a process of conscious learning, and this will release that old emotion, either right now or tomorrow or in a few days' time or the next time you do this meditation. It doesn't matter. You have set the process in motion consciously and deliberately. And your subconscious mind knows this. Your subconscious mind knows that you have just done this and that you are engaged in it right now, and is working with your conscious mind to enable this process to happen, and will continue to do so long after this meditation is finished. And each time you do this meditation, more and more insight and clarity, understanding and liberation, freedom will come to you. Allow the ingredient of time and just relax into the process. And wisdom, understanding and insight is already flowing into you right now. In the last 1 minute of this meditation, let me invite you to go right into your heart. Place all of your awareness into your heart. Look for and feel for your very own heartfelt peace. The emotion itself. No matter how small, put all of your awareness into it. Just feel that. Nothing else matters now. It's the most important thing right now, is just feel the peace in your heart. Now drop down into your tummy, your center, and feel the bead of peace, the place of peace right at the center of you. It's always there. Drop right in, really enjoy it, really feel it, remember it, see it with your mind's eye, feel it with your inner sense of touch. You are strong, you are wise. All is well.